Well, another video from the shed today with this THORN Alpha 4 sodium street light. It's mainly it's what it's like in the front of it, and also it's in good condition. It's no bits of fire, it's kind of brand newish. So the thing is with these SOX lamps, so you could actually convert this into a 135 watt SOX fixture. So when this, say from this part here, you can actually, that can double out front, that can double so that was double larger for a remote 135 SOX bells with remote gear onto that. So you put a 135 watt SOX, goes from there to that other end with the THORN Alpha 4 fixtures. So the thing is though, but this fixture works anyway, because I tested it, because the lamp is in it, the original lamp that's in it, it's not working because it's broken. It came over on the package when I got it delivered from the eBay last 2 years ago, and broke the two fillings in the SOX tube. So when I open this part up, and so when I open this part up, let's get that opened. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this camera up a bit. Let's go and have a look at that. This thing down here. This thing there, tournamel black, live, earth, neutral, the usual base. So when you open this, and hard to get out, 5A. It's a 5A amp fuse. That's at the going down there. So that's at the going down there. So it's a 5A amp fuse. Let's get that thing out. 5 AM fuse, and this, well, you can see it there, it says, as you can see it said there, 5 AM fuse. Probably can't see it clear, crystal clear on the camera. Yeah, you can probably, it's very blurry there to see the 5 amp. But let's put the fuse back in the tournamel connection. So wired, bricked up, ready to fire on this capacitor system and the igniter and the bells and inside the lamp part. So let's get this back on here. As the original screws, the Allen key screws, because they're called grub screws, or sometimes you can have a bolt screws on them instead of the Allen key grub screws. But with the THORN fixtures, close this up. But the THORN Alpha 4 fixtures, and this is back. You can see the whole lot of the lamp. The THORN Alpha 4 fixtures. You could actually put a 135 watt SOX conversion into that, or you can put different size SOX tubes in it, like an 18 watt SOX, 35 watt SOX, 55 watt SOX, and a 90 watt SOX, and a 135 watt SOX goes from there up to here. Because you obviously wouldn't put a 180 watt SOX into this, because the 180 watt SOX tube is big. They don't fit into THORN Alpha 4 street lamps. They only fit into Philips MA90, Philips MA60s, usually on George carriageway. And this one there is only for main roads and things like that, in the industrial area. So the only thing is, let's get this opened. Before I get this opened, because I'd fire up time, and plug it in for the cell, and now it's nothing. You can see, you can hear the buzz out that it's nothing coming on, because the SOX tube is broken obviously anyway. Because get this opened, clip part that opens on this side, and then when you open this. See, when you're trying to open it like that, on the other side, so the clip arcs, it locks back into the place. Best thing you do, open it like that, and get it out, and take it out. And as you can see, this one has just this side here, the guard bowl plastic cover, the guard bowl cover. This one is just a clip part with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. That's clip part, and the other one has 1, 2, 3. I'll show it. The other one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see 2 hooks there that put the clip parts on it. So we're going to put this bowl down here, and these clip parts here, you can actually replace this. So you can actually replace. So I put silicone on stickies, like sticky stuff like silicone. I'll push on it, because when I got this, these are actually falling off. That's why I put the sticky stuff on it, like silicone. So this socks tube is actually not working because it's broken, because the two ends here, the filament is kind of cracked. That's why it's not working, because obviously this is actually his old one, an old socks tube. And there's another, I have another spare one there, 90W socks tube in a box. And let's get out of the box. And that I put the wrapping paper. I put the paper into the box, because sometimes when you put lamps like this in the boxes, in the end of the boxes, and then sometimes you forget to close that up and it's opened, and you could hold that in your hand like this, and sometimes you forget, that could just easily slide down, falls onto the ground and explode. So sometimes I'd rather put paper around and shove it in. And by the way, the only thing is, when you do firing up a socks lamp, you don't mount it up that way. Because when it heats up, because the sodium melts and burns around the end of the film and might damage the end of the lamp. Because when the sodium melts, you can mount it down like that, like this, or you can mount it that way, or you can mount the opposite way around. You don't mount it up like that, because sodium melts and burns. It cracks around the filament and damage the lamp. It might break the lamp. So let's put the lamp in, and there's a label on it. Try to get this up. Yeah, there's a label on it. Ward off, so I put the label on it. It's ward off a turn out for, so I put the other but a different label on it. So forward cell in, and ready to fire up. Fire up time. Let's give it fire up time. Knock this light off in the background. So it's trying to kick on there. Now here she is. She's on anyway. Now that's how the lamp is working. So you can hear a little buzz sound over, because see, that's your remote gear and your igniter, and then your ballast as usual. The ballast and your socks, 90W socks plus, says on the thing there. That's the thing there. That's the tournamel connection there from the igniter into the lamp. It feeds from the igniter into the lamp. So I'm going to pot the bowl back on it. Let's put it like this. Let's say put the bowl back on it, and just keep it like this for a minute, and hold her up like that, and you see how it takes about 9 minutes, 8 minutes to warm up. I'll stop it there, and I'm just going to stop it there for a minute, and it gets up to the full brightness from full brightness from red to yellow. As you can see, it's starting to warm up. Starting from there. You can see a bit of warming up there, changing into a different colour. That's up to the full brightness, and it's not waving onto the camera a bit because I pull the camera back away. If I put it near closer, it start waving up onto it because the light will do that itself. She's up to the full warm brightness, and as you can tell, you can actually place these clip parts, and the back of it's all made out of fiberglass because it's in good condition, not bits of fibre on it because it looks kind of newish. So that's that anyway, and she's working perfect better, and see the whole full brightness in it. I can't even look at that myself. You can see it's starting to wave on the camera a bit, but can't look at that myself because it's blinding the eyes. So this one here, it's an old one. That one's failed. It's because it's broken because it got a belt a hair off on the package on the way over on the ships. When I got this from eBay at the time, it's 2 years ago, and broke the film in it. That was the original lamp that was in it. So I took this one out and put the other one, the spare one, in. So that one's kind of broke on me when I was getting this fixture, and then I had a spare one to put the spare one in. I always put paper in that just in case the lamps don't fall out and it falls onto the ground and explode. Anyway, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off, and that's it. And thank you for watching, and goodbye, and take care.